flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Is there any resident input? Right. We have our newest board member, Marie Zimmer, read her oath.
Do I just read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I, Marie Zimmer, do solemnly swear that I support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of board member of the Board of Education of the Cheektowaga Maryvale Union Free School District according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. I'd like to recommend the reorg meeting begins. And I'd like to recommend that Sheena Palmer be appointed district clerk for the upcoming school year. We have a motion.
A motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, now Sheena reads her oath.
I, Sheena Palmer, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of District Clerk of the Board of Education of the Cheektowaga Maryvale Union Free School District accordingly to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
I did.
All right, I'd like to ask for a motion to adopt the election process.
Motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Nominations are now in order for the office of President of the Board of Education.
I nominate James McDermott.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Will you accept the nomination?
Yes.
Any other nominations for President? Would you like to make a statement, James?
Thank you for the recommendation. Thank you for the recommendation and the honor of potentially serving as president.
I would like to call for a vote on the nomination of James McDermott for the office of President of the Board of Education. Second? All in favor?
Aye.
I declare James McDermott has been elected President for the Board of Education for the ensuing school year ending June 30th, 2024. And then if you would read your oath, please. Just insert your name in the line. Yeah, just read mine.
I, James McDermott, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York. And I will faithfully discharge my duties of the office of President of the Board of Education of the Cheektowaga Maryvale Union Free School District according to the best of my ability.
Perfect, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Nominations are now in order for the office of Vice President of the Board of Education.
Nominate Jennifer Flaherty.
Second?
All in favor?
Will you accept the nomination?
I will.
Any other nominations for Vice President? Nominations for Vice President are now closed. Would you like to make a statement?
Thank you for the nomination, and I look forward to this new role.
I would like to call for a vote on the nomination of Jen Pilarski for the office of Vice President of the Board of Education.
Motion.
Second?
All in favor?
I declare Jen Pilarski has been elected Vice President of the Board of Education for the ensuing school year, June 30th, 2024. Now will you read your oath, please? That's not your own.
No, it's not.
Sorry, let's try that one.
Test.
Okay, I, Jennifer Pilarsi, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the Office of Vice President of the Board of Education of the Cheektowaga Maryvale Union Free School District according to my best of my ability.
Congratulations. Meeting to Mr. McDermott.
Like to open a public hearing for the district-wide safety plan? Or no?
No, you gotta do 3 through 10.
So I turn it over to Steve.
Continuing with the reorg meeting, I will recommend that the board approve reorg meeting agenda items 3 through 10 as included in the board packet.
Motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I would recommend that the board approve items 11 and 12 as noted on the reorg meeting agenda.
I'll motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
But this is where you
Abstain.
I abstain.
abstain.
One.
What's that? I would recommend that the board approve the remaining action items for the reorg meeting, numbers 13 through 39.
I'll motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Now we'd like to open a public hearing on the district-wide safety.
All right, so this is a requirement for us every year. We have to present and open up a public hearing for the school district safety plan. The SAVE Act was passed in the year 2000, subsequent to Columbine, and it just requires districts to take several steps to ensure school safety. Developing a school-wide safety plan and building level emergency response plans, district-wide and building emergency response safety teams, coordination with local law enforcement, and developing and implementing policies and procedures for annual school safety training for students and staff. Subsequent state legislation added a required annual violence prevention and mental health training for staff. So district-wide plans are public. They have to include, among other things, policies and procedures for coordination with law enforcement, contacting parents, guardians in the event of an emergency or an early dismissal, use of school safety officers, identification of appropriate responses to emergencies, responding to acts of violence or threats to others, faculty, and staff, and notifying parents if their child is planning on doing harm to themselves or is thinking about suicide. Building level plans are confidential and they're not subject to disclosure. Those plans must include, creating and maintaining the emergency response team that has a clear chain of command, safely evacuating students, faculty, and staff during an emergency, ensuring that first responders have access to floor plans and school grounds plans and road maps, and annually reviewing the plans, as well as conducting drills and other exercises to test those components of the plan. Continuing for this school year, the state is requiring districts to include protocols for responding to a public health emergency involving a communicable disease. I wonder what that could be. I'm not sure. But that's called the Public Health Emergency Continuation of Operations Plan. It is included as an appendix in this district-wide safety plan. We have to add provisions for emergency remote instruction to this plan as required by the state. The plans have to include methods by which we're going to ensure the availability of internets and devices for students and staff, provisions for special ed and related services for students with disabilities under remote instruction circumstances. This plan was developed in cooperation with Erie One BOCES Health and Safety Risk. Kevin Bird is our risk officer, safety officer. And He's been instrumental in helping us formulate this plan. Any questions? Anything from the public? So the 30-day period will commence. It'll be on the future board agenda for consideration by the board for approval. Okay. Do we have to close the hearing?
No.
Oh, stay open for 30 days, you're right. Okay. Okay.
Sure. I would recommend the board approve the financial, non-personnel consent agenda items 1 through 4 as submitted.
Motion.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
I would recommend that the board approve the personnel consent agenda items 1 through 6 as submitted.
I'll motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That would be the recommendation for our new Director of Special Education, and Michelle Malott is here in the front row, so welcome very much.
Congratulations. New business, I would recommend that the board approve the food service contract extension for the 2023-24 school year.
Motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
I would also recommend that the board approve the transportation contract extensions for the 23-24 school year.
I'll motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
I would recommend that the board approve the surplus of books as noted on the agenda for the intermediate school.
I'll motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And I would recommend that the board approve the state environmental quality review act negative declaration as presented.
I'll motion.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Recommend that the board approve the contract for graphics associated with the capital improvement project.
Before we move, I just want to clarify that this is not new money, it's contained within the budget for the capital project, it's just something we had to approve separately. This graphics package, so it's nothing new.
I'll motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'd like to recommend the board approve the policy updates as presented.
I'll motion.
Second. Yes.
All those in favor?
Erie County School Board Committee team assignments. This is where we arm wrestle for assignments.
I'll stay on finance.
Do we have an alternate for finance?
What was Cindy?
She was an alternate
She
for
was
a
an
few
alternate.
things.
Yeah.
Do you still want, you were legislative, right?
Mhm.
Do you still want that?
Yeah, I like that.
I can be alternate for finance.
And then delegate.
That was Chris, right?
Yep.
Are we leaving him?
Sure, he's not here to say
Not
that.
here. What else is going to be?
Do you want, oh, that's for us.
Yeah, I'll do a secondary for delegate assembly.
So you want alternate for delegate assembly?
Yes.
Who's going to be our delegate?
Chris.
Chris. Well, yeah, okay, so there's a vote, sorry. They listed twice. So he's voting. So we need an alternate for delegate and an alternate for legislative.
So Ron will do
Yeah,
an alternate.
I'm alternate for delegate.
Oh, I wrote it up there, but not here. They have too many lines. Okay, for legislative.
Somebody else has to be the alternate. I
Yeah,
can't.
alternate.
I don't mind, yeah, because I'm finance alternate, so I can do that.
Okay, perfect. I will settle that and send them over. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to recommend the board approve the second reading of the district wellness policy.
A motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Erie County School Board's update? Anything from legislative or delegate? No. I know the event's coming up in Hamburg.
The boards and rules.
Yeah, so if anybody's interested, please make sure. I think we have until,
Today, yeah,
Today.
it was our, yeah,
Yeah.
I think everybody said that was going and snowing.
Okay.
We're good.
outside of that, I know they're still working on the legislative stuff from the CBA cases and whatnot, so. And planning this coming year. So, that's all that I have, and I think, do we have any executive session?
We do, but resident input.
Resident,
and
yeah.
resident input for the good of the district.
Yeah, it's good for the district.
Anybody?
Actually, this is on a personal note. I've been doing this for, I'd say, close to 8 years. And something that happened on June 10th, my wife had a seizure. And she was taken to the hospital by ambulance. And Monday, I was presented this by the teachers of Maryvale Primary. Okay? You know how much this meant to us? You know, we can have disagreements and everything else, but you know what? We're family. Your teachers are special people, very special people. 100%. Very special people. There's people who sign this, I don't even know who they are. Okay, but they're all in the primary school. All right, and this, and also they sent flowers. I took it to my wife where she was at Weinberg. But that meant a lot, a lot. And I tell you what, I love this district, I love the teachers, I love what you guys are doing. May not always agree with you, I might fight with you, right, Doc? But it's because I'm passionate about our senior citizens, I'm passionate about our community, and I'm passionate about the kids in the school. But, matter of fact, Thursday, some of my seniors, I've got 4 seniors, these are older people.
Not 12th graders?
No, these are older people that usually volunteer. We're gonna try summer school. All right, we're gonna come in and see how we can help out in summer school for the next 4 weeks. So that'll be something different. Because I tell you what, these people are committed also. These seniors who will volunteer, and this is the only district I know that has done this. And I've said that before. You guys are special. And I tell you what, it's really encouraged, and we're getting even more seniors talking about how do we do this? Where do I go? And everything else. So again, this is something that I'm very proud of, and I'm very thankful for this. That's all I have to say.
And we're thankful for you're really great role models for those kids. We appreciate you. Did they tell you in summer school it's really more arts and crafts?
We got a lady doing arts and crafts coming in.
No, for you.
No. I lied.
Thank you, Rob.
Okay, I'd like to call for an executive session for purposes of employee relations. Personnel.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.